clean livery. It's gonna be completely white. Well, not quite completely white for most people. But it is still an interim livery that I've been effectively running the entire season of V-Track. And that I've been wanting to actually make the proper livery, and I have like ideas and everything, and like started to set this up, but like it's been months. So let's see, will I finish another championship without making an actual livery? We shall see. We shall definitely see with this one. It wouldn't be the first time. And it wouldn't even be the first time for Porsche. I had this entire issue with the 992 Porsche Cup car earlier this year, where I had ideas for a livery, and yeah, that's serious. Oh no, I hate you, ACC. Why did I trust you to not break my entire stuff? Well, apparently it didn't break my model, so that's something. But like, it decided to teleport all my overlays off screen because it moved apparently the play space in a way that OVL2 could decided to just be like, hey, the overlays just have now vanished into the ether. I love when that happens. So, right. Great, we fixed that problem again. That's not too much, it's just annoying. Because I have to grab the controllers again, check everything, fix it. Well, it's been recently seeming that we have to check, is the Sudo server actually running with the all with mixed class or with oh yeah, it is mixed. Okay, we need to then oh, that's not the wrong password, wrong server. This is, I think, the race server now, so we do have to swap car now. Well, that's not the right livery. This is not it either. This is it. This is the current livery. But yeah, I mean, there's technically hints if you translate what is written on the doors on the very end, what the livery is supposed to become on this brat of a car, but like, let's try. Have they changed the password from last season? No, they haven't. Okay, good answer to that. Good news, they haven't changed the passwords. Which means I know the password still. Right, I haven't actually uploaded the setup. In the sense that I haven't actually dumped the setup out of the zip file for this track yet. So, is it? Yeah, Monza. Usually it was race setup. Okay, then we need to swap to the other screen. This is the setup manager. And then drag the Monza setup into here and send it to Monza. Add. So. I love this thing. I love my little tool. It's perfect. Right. Okay, that's the Monza setup loaded. We shall check what insane values it ships with, because gonna need some values changed probably. So, track temperature isn't particularly too high, but well, free brake ducts I think are sensible still. It looks fine. The suspension, nothing too crazy. I don't want telemetry lamps. Probably go up on the cast, but I think we'll just leave that. Tire pressures aren't like low, but like not that high either. So it's like, we'll just try this now. Oh yeah, we're carrying a lot of fuel right now, I've just noticed. Let's lower this. We're not... I'm gonna go for a pit stop. I mean, we have to do a mandatory pit stop, but what I mean is we're going for the tire change. Because you can sort of overtake on this track, so it doesn't gain you too much if you actually do this. Yeah, the car. I wasn't meant to say. I saw someone come. Let's check, is everything working? Well, doesn't seem to know which... Well, that does actually know which scene we're on, but... Okay, that's good. I guess audio is working. That braking was nearly marginal. Boy. That's a bit fun. Rotation there. Tires are already up to pressure. I don't like that quite. That means we probably have a lot of temp to go around. Car is very nervous. And we're not on Qualy fuel at all, but we will have to... I'm raising up my amount of fuel. Yeah, I'm hydrating it. It's the middle of the run up there. I don't want another coughing fit. A really fun one today when I headed into a store, and just as I walked in I started to have the fit. Like, that was fun. But and it seemingly stopped once I took a sip out of my water bottle. In general, I haven't drank that much today. Well, I did drink, in my opinion, a lot, but my body said no, so I had to just throw some headache medication in before dinner, so... Oh, that's fun. There's someone closing in behind me, which indicates I'm not going fast enough. This thing is so nervous. All the guys that bought the Tesla up. Yeah, the car's so nervous. Like, sure, it's running not a much wing, but like, I might murder you through here, but like not. Well, I guess it has some effect through. I mean, that was quite a bit better there through Scary, but less deathy. I mean, yeah, the tire pressure is a bit high. I guess that's not helping. Oh boy, that didn't quite work. A bit too late, the brakes. Where's the time gonna stop? 48, 49, 50. Oof. 1.7 seconds off the pace already. Off! Yeah, this is not looking good. And straight on. Yeah, we have to lower the tire pressure anyway. This thing is... And it's so diffy for some reason. Jesus, this thing just constantly wants to murder me. Front end kind of responds a tad too well to inputs. So, half a PSI of all tires. There's maximum anti-roll bar on the rear. Huh. Should have helped lower that. Because we have a bit of an issue out of corners. So lowering that might help the car a bit. Oh yeah, we're not doing off that all. Jesus. I might need to consider doing a different strategy. Because I can't just dots up to speed at all. I don't know why all the markables are all over the place. Fucking hell! It just keeps wanting to rotate there. Like, thinks it's stable, and suddenly just comes around. Like, this, even for a Porsche, a bit odd. Because they usually deafy, and then stabilize once you get the weight onto the rears. But like this thing comes around you just as you're getting weight on the rears. Which even for a Porsche is a bit odd. Like you can't properly weight transfer onto the rear because the rear dies precisely when the weight transfer completes. I was like, huh? When the weight transfer starts, it's like, huh? Okay, that's not quite it. That's a bit too deep. It's like first all the exit speed there. Still somehow slightly faster, but like. Okay. Brakes are also like slightly letting me down here. The car seems to just be pushing over the axles at times. It's not much, however, that I have out of there from like not dying. Like only 3/10, that's basically nothing. I need seconds here, not like tenths. I've not much of an idea where I'm supposed to get those. The car's so fucking deafy. Somehow this is also within track limits, by the way. This was within track limits. Somehow. Like, holy hell. Yay, I get one position. That's like totally fucking worth it. Getting half a second. This guy's so unstable. And it pushes over the front axle a bit weird. On the brakes. I don't like that. Really strange behavior how it pushes over the front axle there. One wing. What the setup ships with. Not much rake, one wing. thing is, the car is definitely in like these corners here, especially. I guess carry it's alright, I guess. Guess I need to find like this like 2mm margin that I need to drive within to get to live the other side of the corner. I mean, 149s on race pace isn't like the worst. Like, this isn't terrible. I say that and somebody moved the fucking goalpost down to into the 47s. So I'm now like nearly 2 seconds again down. There's a reason why I usually drive. Okay, I need to make my correction. The car is still deafy in this corner even. When we feed the throttle back in. It's like, huh? Because that's the bizarre part. It steps out on the throttle. It's a Porsche. This thing tightens up on the throttle. Usually, why is it no snapping on the throttle? Okay, that was a bit early brakes. Fucking hell, that was a terrible line through there. Like, effectively, you sort of have to hold half throttle for like a second to wait for the rear end to finally come down, and then you can feed the rest of the throttle in. Otherwise, the thing will just snap instantaneously. I want to adjust the ABS briefly because I want to figure out what's going on with my brakes. Is it the ABS malfunctioning? Oh, and then I can also risk just getting TC to hell off corners. I can try. I improve my lap time and don't improve a fucking single position, goddammit. It's a slug here. Well, yeah, turns out it was the ABS malfunctioning. That's hilarious. Although my exit was utterly horrifically terrible. I used too much inside curb. I got better run through there. But yeah, I love the fact that like turning the ABS down fixed the fucking problem with my brakes. I've had this problem when I was... How many years ago at this point? 2-3 years ago, maining the 991-2 for a brief stint. And found out that you can brake... The ABS system works better when setting lower. Yeah, bizarre stuff like that you sometimes don't forget. But like the ABS was locking up on 4, but like was working fine on 3. Like I genuinely had flat spots on 4. But it would work fine on 3. Alright, so we should probably try higher TC setting now. It keeps wanting to drive itself around at times. And we had 310s in this lap, and like it dissipated before the end. Yep, that actually works again. And I was pretty sure I'd broken too late, although I forgot to exit. We're running 50.8. Right. You would, however, assume if I turn the ABS down, that I would either run into front locking and the car going straight on. Should probably use second gear for this chicane here. And I start running into front locking, but I don't. Thing is, the car's also sensitive at. It's not as into parabolica braking, so I mean you can obviously adjust the brake price for a lap, but I don't usually do that because I guarantee myself that I forget to adjust it. What fucking hell! Well, that's that rundle. Not that I was going particularly fast, but like, man, the fucking base requirements again in GT3 is just bonkers. Like, anyone who claims I'm fast, like, can just go to hell again. It's just you slow as all hell. And yeah, I guess that fixes this problem here. We'll fall easy 10th in here. I mean, I was pretty sure I would hit him. It's like, even with the line that I ran, like, I was sure I'm gonna hit him, but nah. Somehow survived it. Oh, still not the line there. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to take this corner to get the exit? Like, when do I need to turn in to get the line there? Like, there's reasons why I hate Le Mans. Because it's this track on steroids. Because you have like 15 different corners where if you make a tiny mistake on the exit, you lose half an hour, so... This track is very similar. There's no real time to gain anywhere. But a lot of time to lose by just making the tiniest of mistakes on corner exits. It's ridiculous. I should be frankly happy with this pace that I'm running here. That's way too wide. Ascari is not quite there yet. I have not quite figured it out how to take that corner. And I think the fastest times I've ever clocked on the circuit were in a Merc. And that was an utter shambles for Ascari, I think. We'll look at if that actually drives out of the corners on the linear. And we don't seem to have issues out of other corners with too much TCing. I'm like so far down. I know the exit already that we're deltaing against was slow, but like I keep going slower than that. I think that was a bit of front locking. The front right is overpressured again. The temperature's gone up? No, they've gone down. It's bad bounce over the curb. And the Ascari run on the Delta is already pretty bad. Not as much gain as usually. That's still 3/10 out of it. So many people had roughly the same lap time as me. So many. Only consolidation is I know that I'm not doing quali laps. On the other hand, I know so many times that I've done practice that I've done race laps faster than my quali times, so but I mean I can at times deliver really when push comes to shove some quali times. I'm not terrible at qualifying, it's I would not consider myself particularly bad at it. But sometimes I expect more pace gains from, you know, taking the fuel out than there actually is. Oh, that's way better. That time the car actually took the curb well. Should have mashed the throttle earlier. I did. Whatever. We're not qualifying here. What? The actual fuck? Okay, so this explains a bit because there's apparently some alien on the server that runs half a second faster than the next car behind. Well, that explains something. When you suddenly have a car that is so much quicker than everyone else, and you just get your... There seems to be a massive block of people around the same pace. This is gonna get very interesting considering that. Having just found out that. Holy hell, there's so many cars that are running basically the same pace as each other. I'm slightly adjusting the tire pressures. Based on the last run, so we have something prepped for the race. 992 Monza 01. Because we have half an hour to qualify, so it's not like we're really under much pressure. So yeah. So I just wanted to briefly trim the... Oh, I forgot to do the adjustment here. TC up to 6, ABS down to 2. So save that into the setup. Right. We didn't, however, get any wear profile of the car, so we didn't know how the tires wore actually throughout the run, which is usually something very useful to get as data. I'm gonna take another run now with the fuel out of the car. Let's see what we can do. I mean, hopes are now that to go sub 48. Half a second, I think, should be in it. Although, from taking that bit of fuel out of the car, I don't know if much more, really. Honestly, that lap was really good when especially that Ascari run was just really godlike. Just got the bounce right over the curb at the end. That's just make all the difference. Might slightly adjust the brake advisory robots for this, because we are on less fuel here, so there's more weight on the rear axle. Although I'm still bringing 20 liters here into a quali session, that's still for quali kinda a lot. But it is fuel for about 10 minutes, so... You know... Lots has to do about 3 runs. That was a bit of a squirm there. In the middle of that section. Condition? Optimum, okay. This has felt so far like a relatively solid lap, but I'm not expecting this to go sub 58 at all. This is a 58 is good enough. 48, sorry. Yeah, it's 48.6. Nothing impressive particularly. I have no delta to chase. As long as turn 1 exits. Keep getting me. Okay, that's not great. Hit the sausage there. Second time that we had massive oversteer into this corner. Slightly saved it better. Start time losses though. Somehow that was worse. In some ways better, but in some ways worse. Let's carry run. We're running up against this guy. He's abandoned, so that makes it easier for me. Still voice exit, goddammit. Sort of. Seems to be holding itself up. It seems to somehow be making a bit more pace out of this one. Ah, skidded there a bit. Let's see if we can get this corner right here. Well, I mean, touching the grass on the outside doesn't really make you faster. It was a bit scruffy in the mid towards the exit on that curb at NASCAR, the third curb. But somehow the exit was... Oh, but this corner was completely butched. Car over-rotated on me. I'm sort of stuck with this Ferrari in front. I mean, usually having a toe on this circuit is great. Oh god, he brakes so much earlier than me. Let me abandon my lap. That's not much of a point fighting him. Been demoted now to P4. Everything's fine with Baron. The guy who demoted me. Yeah, let him go by and then I have clear air. I mean, I could also just tow to the pits, because at that point I can... Because I have only fuel for one more flyer. But we just sort of just go for it. Go for the last flyer as well. Pressure's a bit low. But there's not much time left in my lap. That display comes up because we're now down to the last 5 liters, but you can just pull this up. A bit early there. Bit fast exit, it seems. Only just a tiny amount. Oh, come on. Just a little too wide out there. Let's see, is there anything here to gain? That's not ideal. There's a bit of a running cleaner line for there. Track limits are very forgiving on this circuit. You can get away with a lot. Oh, got this time front locking instead. Now lost all the time. The exit here. Gonna be barely any gains here. tires. It's at 0.1 to all tires right now. Well, so how does this tire set perform now? Alright, I don't see anything bad on it. Good, we're gonna go for another run. Let's see if we can finally improve ourselves. All within a second. Yeah, down to P8. P8 is 1.1 second of pole position. But I mean, it's more like I can, with like 2 tenths, I can get like back into the top 5. Well, actually, I can get. I'm not quite sure, but where's the front row? You can see up to P3. And I know that with 0.15 seconds, I have already P3, which, well, that's slightly bonkers. Oh, the pulsar has just moved the goalpost. Someone up front has moved the goalpost. I need to improve to get back within 1 second of the full sitter. But yeah, we have someone really fast there in the front. Well, frankly, the only option is for beating that person is them crashing out. And I don't know. It might be a hot lapper, so that might happen, or they might be an actual alien at that point. Not so likely. Oh fuck, didn't go into first gear. Well, this lap is very scuffed. Somehow, I mean, now the result has gone. It's like not by much. We're sort of still keeping pace despite having utterly butchered turn 2 there. We've switched this chicane pretty badly. You're not on a lap anymore. So would you kindly get, you know, out of the fucking way? Thank you. Well, this corner has continued to be the bane of my existence. Oh, fucking hell. Oh boy. That's something. She for some reason feels way more nervous this run. I don't quite know why. I haven't changed really anything besides put a fresh tire set on her. Which it was on the last run as well. I'm probably impressed. I'm surprised this lap. Well, this lap wasn't even valid, so like, why are you even commenting on it? I'm amazed how much time there's still in turn 1 right now. I don't know why I was losing. I'm running the TC. Alluring the TC. I don't think we're losing time with the TC right now. That's the thing. I'm usually really cautious of like not getting traction control to hell. But I don't think I'm losing time on the TC. Well, I've just thrown most of the lap time away there in the chicane. Straight where I'm getting cough. Oh, fuck off. It got hooked on that inside curb. I hate that. It's like you have to run the curb, but also like you just randomly get hooked on it, get killed. Like it's complete bullshit, but like it's just have to do it all. Yeah, there's lap time still being gotten back out in the final corner. I mean, we could try, but there's also like 10 minutes left. It's like, I think there's like... I think there's just more to gain right now for me just continuing to do laps on this than trying funny things with the setup. Even though I don't think there's that much time left. Oh, that was butchered completely. The car slightly locked the front tire. There's lap time for sure in this. Just have to pull it all together. Oh, fuck. Fuck, come on! Just let me have my lap time, okay? So thank you for letting me back by. I wouldn't have minded dropping myself back, but look, sure. I'll take that then. Ah, for fuck's sakes, come on! There's just so much luck involved with just getting all of these sections right. Oh fuck, I fat throttled him. That compromised the entire section. We still up. I'd throttle again before the apex, and that's cost me all the other time. Ah! It's right there. I just need to hold on to the fucking time. I just need to cook it into one lap. That's all I need to do. And I could be easily on the front row. I sort of survived this section finally this time around. Come on. Okay, I got the yellow. With one lap of fuel remaining. Well, front row would be a bit of a stretch. Man, the sweat here. Like, just, it's so tight.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
There should be more than a 10th in there, but like, it just doesn't seem to be going to come together. And yeah, I should probably abandon this lap. We're just gonna follow Rooney around the track for now. And then maybe do a pit entry practice. Fucking hell, who is this Liebold guy who just keeps moving the goalpost down the road?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Like, he's in the 46s now! That guy's lost his mind completely. Oh, that's completely understood there. And we're dead.
We've got some light damage on the front.
Right, we want to anyway return to garage, grab a new set and try again. One more time. This. This will be okay. The thread is that, like, if anyone improves by, like, if there's like 3 people improve by like a 10th, I am down to like an 8 for it. It's just bonkers. Like,
Slow car ahead.
to briefly check if there's fixed time refueling now. Would be a surprise if they changed it. Last season there wasn't. It will be interesting to see how the strategy plays out. They said there is a mandatory stop. Now, as a Porsche tire driver, I don't want to really gamble on running a tire set for an hour if I don't have to. How's the gaps right now? The guy behind die. Another guy. Let's give him room. So we have 2 flying laps here. Fuel for 4.5. That's alright.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Someone not delivered on the momentum there.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
They're losing ground on the straightaway here. Maybe last time I had drafts, yeah. Whoa. wild oversteer there. The gap should be enough to... Oh, it could be tight. I've been catching him before the end of this lap. Yeah, 49.8 from him.
Yellow flag ahead. Good job. Yellow flag ahead. Good job. Yellow flag in sector 3. Slow car ahead.
Oh god, so much understeer all of a sudden. It's my worst run through Lesmo in a while. Just utterly butchered it completely. Oh, he's dead.
There's a slow car ahead.
I didn't have a good run out of the section. No gains, nothing. We're just running to the line and it's not gonna improve anymore. There was 210 still in there. But man, if I could have actually gotten it. Another slide there, that's it. That's it, that's done. Let's just call it in. So practice a pin entry as well. Right then. Let's leave us with... There's our other Porsche. Well, I guess he didn't turn up here. I think that's the answer for that one. Because there's another Porsche driver signed up. The Nissan driver's in P15. The Mustang is in 13. What, BMW, Ferrari, BMW, then Porsche, then another BMW, and then the Lexus. Oh boy. And there's another Ferrari. And if you exclude... I mean, from Paul it's only down to P7, but like if you exclude Paul and then Jones, from Baron it is down to P16 in 1 second. Holy hell. That is tight. As in I can qualify. I went into Kidney and even at lap time. And let me reload my setup, just simply. Kidney and that's quality time. A 47.785. One of my sectors I would say are particularly quick around me. Jones is a really good middle sector. It has a comparable sector 1 actually to me. As far as the sectors do quite faster. And the second sector. Right. Keep your distance. Well, we shall see about that. Alright. Go hard on turn 1. Alright, that will be an important part. Survive turn 1. Alright, fly tire pressures. And then fuel up for the second stop. I mean, it's also a lot easier to do in a S4s because you can just take just enough fuel for your can take enough fuel easily for running an hour. And even 2 hours, you can basically stop 5 minutes in and take already the fuel that you need to run till the end. Which was like nuts. Here's my car. Looked with the BMW. Who did I tell? Was it Darren? One of the admins that asked me to like pressure me again to join again, and it's like, hey, you know, I need you to take some points for the. I think it was Darren Jones. He was asking me to take points from it. It's like I'm like, well, I'm not gonna finish any higher than run any higher than P5, and it's like, well, I mean, I guess I'm P4, so a bit higher. I got the margins. But not much. I'm up here. I'll go for sure if I'm not fighting here for wins here. I can marginally seemingly mix it up here with my Porsche. Right, how much water do I have left? Good. So, open the setup one more time.
30 seconds.
Drive. Condition, starter. Engine running. Okay. Because you don't see the revs on the dashboard, so the easiest way to check is to just turn the pit limit on. And you can see if the engine has revs or not. It's kind of hard to hear the Porsche engine idling. It's not particularly a loud idle, especially on the race grid. And the car usually announces itself once you step on the throttle. Right. Now we want to run more ABS. The information to get brake temp in. I did download the livery set before the race, but and the BMW does seem to be the popular car here. And yeah, we don't have any experience actually on the car in terms of doing a high number of laps consecutively. Like 20, 30 minutes to get an idea if the tires drop off. Because that's when regularly between those 20-30 minutes where the Porsche starts having issues with the rear tires just departing. Gonna need it after all. This is Monza. Turn 1. I mean, we're not starting too badly here. Could be worse for sure. Okay. Start moving the brake pass a bit back to its resting spot.
Going double file.
And start adjusting the anti-lock braking system back to where it needs to be. TC is where we want it. That has a risk of obviously stalling us a bit at the start, but then again we are a Porsche. The Ferrari is more likely to become an issue for me than actually me stalling my start out. Because after all, we have launch control or traction control called rear motherfucking engine naturally aspirated.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Not much room being left here for me.
Car on the left. Gear on the left.
BMWs decided to get past each other, so that made suddenly an opening here for me. 1.2 liters for the formation lap. Yeah, I guess so. We burned a bit. But I extra packed 70 liters there for the start. I mean, I didn't do any fuel math. I will just ask my dashboard mid-race. Man, I was so sure he was heading off there. Well, that's why he's making such lap times. This guy's basically exploiting the fucking game engine in terms of like how far you can drive outside of on the grass till the game actually applies grass grip to you. An answer apparently a lot. I just cooked this corner here completely. That cost me a lot of ground. Yeah, we're gonna drop out of the draft here soon. Jones is coming back to me, especially after that mistake. The guy in front of me obviously has good draft. Well, I don't. I have no Ferrari blinds. But these guys are getting busy with each other, so that helps me again. Get back in this. After all, we do know that one of them is a complete alien. Although he's letting him by. I guess he felt that was a bit too forceful. Don't mind me. Whee! Jones was a bit too hot there. I guess my car is really aero dependent, and as soon as I start following someone through here, I can't have no grip anymore. Huh. I guess that's happening. Again, faster than me through there. And Jones is coming back again. When we're here already. Deja vu.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job.
They keep falling over each other like that, I will actually maybe... The only reason I can vaguely keep up with them is because they keep fighting each other. Because my Ascari is just so much slower than everybody around me. The Ferrari is now really close. There's not much I can do though against them. Here's the deal with me accelerating actually out of corner. Would be nice if I had a slipstream here. Did I take any damage from that? Doesn't seem to be. At least nothing fixable. Really exploring the track limits there. And yeah, my inability to follow through Ascari is just hurting me a lot. Ah, that was deep. Yeah, he has a lot of momentum this time around. I mean, let him attempt there on the inside.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Seems the alien has been sort of unleashed now. So I like getting away from P4, really. I don't know why they can carry so much speed through there. Like, I'm not driving slow by any stretch for us, Gary. It's just, they have so much more speed. Another slipstream this time. So it's just Porsche versus Ferrari. And my Porsche has a pretty good straight line speed here, my guy. Maybe. But really, are they running that much more downforce than me? Like, the Ferrari is not that much slower than me in a straight line. And I mean, the guy behind me is also just 3/10 per lap faster on qualifying than me, so it's like, well, this is straight up my, like, weakest segment anyway. Why, I kind of really don't want to push every single lap either. He also made up a lot of ground on me. Just now before we go to Ascari. Doing 47.9s in fucking race trim is wild. Yeah, you can try shoving it up the inside. Problem is, it's sort of costing us time to the other guys. And with the mandatory pit stop, having margins of like a second is just not great. Because you can swing the entire race basically by just making one good or bad pit stop. Hope I applied the tire pressures, I'm not sure anymore. It's just I'm probably running bad lines through that, that's the bigger problem. They have some magic line for it. For us carry that I don't have. No, he has me, I think. So he does have straight line speed. He just delivered that. Well, let's see, can I draft back past him on this short run? Ah, that was painfully bad. And that cost me 2 positions. Amateur hours here. No, you stay in front. It's a clear cut case, but not handing you the position back. You can keep that. I ran you off the road, clearly. I will attack you now. So I moved out of the slipstream, that was basically all my momentum gone and again. Who the hell is paying me while I'm driving? Oh, well, not good. I'm trying to give him a push. I'll pass click, but like, it doesn't seem to work. There's a bit more of a gap to the Lexus, but still not much. This time around it got me. Move the oversteer. Oh, someone is coming out of the pits there, that's not great. You are lapped cam— What the fuck?! Well, I will just say, I mean, it's not nice, but I will just take the fucking positions at that point. What the actual fuck? Like, it comes out of the pits as a lapped car and just takes fucking P3 out of the race. I had the perfect perspective of that one. Like, sure, not slow down there. Oh yeah, I think the guy that got spun there just wrote in the in-game chat, Jim Fox, you're not a great guy. Yeah, Click just wrote that. Thanks for everything. Did he retire from that? I mean, I can't see him on the relative because he spun. Probably he's decided that maybe he decides to retire, which would suck. Like, sure, it's hard to— you don't get a good finish anymore. The field is way too tight, and this track doesn't allow you to make up any time.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, I didn't get any good acceleration out of there. I just gifted him the position back. No, that's funny. Because I wanted to repass him on the straightaway, go for the slipstream repass, but like, it's way more difficult than it seems. It turns out. So that's a bit silly. Oh yeah, I mean, we're back to our starting position after divine intervention. Yeah, I guess. Didn't check the relative, didn't check... I mean, the thing is, one car's already passed him. Right, the other car's alongside him. The thing is, he drove into the car that already passed him at that point. Whoa, what the fuck, car? Yeah, but my Porsche just let me down there in the second half of Ascari, completely. Just went like, nah, and it stopped working. But you could see that, like, he... On the entry I was gaining on him, and then suddenly he started to depart from me. His car was just way more planted for that section, I guess. But I'm now out of slipstream, so that's... I mean, it would help if my car doesn't die. And we have another guy coming out of the pits, oh god, for getting out PTSD from that. He luckily slots in between us two. Well, I mean, unfortunately, but also like... Fortunately, that means it doesn't have, we don't have to deal with him turn one. Although... Okay, now he moves. Thanks. Yeah, gapping the car behind, so that's good. But considering there's cars coming out of the pits, there might be cars that would technically perhaps fighting for position and that have already done their pit stop. So we have to see. Oh, but yeah, he's capable of lapping 47.8. So we held him up for quite a long time, and this is not have a, well, he hasn't done a fun time charging someone down. Again, this circuit sucks for charging people down. Recovery drives on this track utterly suck ass. Every other circuit you can do that, but like this circuit you just can't. Especially on this competition level, like there's just no margins whatsoever in there. And you're happy when you make up a 10th per lap. And you know, if you're 10 seconds behind, even then a 10th per lap is just nowhere near enough to actually make up a position. Like, you can overtake people for sure, but like it's... You can just not make up any gaps larger than 3 seconds up. 2 or 3 seconds like that. That's already just like death. Coming in, still not. right now, but a second pull up faster than the Ferrari behind. A bit early braking, I guess. Although this will help, we're not actually gapping him behind. It might be enough to have a bit of wriggle room for some pit entry. Okay, he's coming in. Let's go one lap longer. Not like we're fighting him too much. Also, how much fuel do I need? 39 liters. Okay. So we've definitely taken a lot of fuel at the start. Let's take a lap worth of fuel extra. Look out. What's that? I could save 20 seconds by not changing tires. I mean, they sort of still work. Wouldn't complain about them. Should I? Should I roll the dice and like not change tires? I mean, we're still losing technically time by swapping over to that strategy because we have to take fuel enough to get to the end. But technically enough time gain from... If the leaders are changing tires, I would jump them even. I would straight up lead the race. Nah, we're changing tires. Let's do something stupid. We have to see someone who has pitted yet past me. So I guess everybody's just changing tires. Come on. The Jones has now passed me. Well, he's gained a bit of ground on me on that loud lap. So he might have not. Because he's gapping me by quite a significant amount. And cramps. Okay, we have 2 cars at least. So cramps did not change tires. Yeah, cram 6.7 seconds ahead. Let's see, can we get him before the end? You know, he is on all tires. Otherwise you just wouldn't jump me like this. Well, I mean, jump isn't even that big. So it's like, what's going on here?
We're halfway through. Keep it up.
Two people fighting for position right in front of me. I don't like that. Be nice if they just pitted to get out of my way. I hope you just come into the pits so I don't have to deal with you any further. Oh, fuck you politely. What the fuck is this? Why did you not just pit? Are you like actually fucking retarded? You have to do a pit stop. I already pitted. The easiest way to let me by is to just pit. Some people are weird. We are seemingly, however, making up ground on cramps, so... Jones is 16 seconds ahead, though. Yeah, he definitely did not change tires, but he did take quite a bit of fuel. It's the only explanation I have for this amount of gap. He's probably, like me, looked at the... like, well, I mean, the tires are doing fine, but, I mean, I didn't pack all the fuel, so, like... Let's just take 15 seconds off of fuel. And I was like, nah, we're on a Porsche, we don't gamble this shit. We take a fresh set of tires. Yeah, we're taking massive amounts of cramps right now. He's not standing up to scrutiny right now. Trying to figure out who P6 is. Yeah, that's Lichten, sorry. I mean, there's a bit of irony towards the fact that this is Monza again. One of my first online sim racing events in Alpha 2, well, the first one, league race ever, was at Monza. 2017 Megane Trophy car. And I did change tires in that race. Even though the entire meta in the series was that you just need to refuel. Because it was run with 2x fuel multiplier to force you to do a fuel stop. Yeah, I additionally changed tires on that one. And it didn't even help too much, because I literally had a massive accident going into Ascari with someone. I set up on the outside of them. Yeah, and they pushed me into the grass. Yeah, at the time I just was like, no, we're just playing it safe. Granted, I also had, in that case, actually shredded my tires. Because I was running, because I didn't know how to brake or drive really at all. I qualified last on the grid, on pace. I had a relatively decent run throughout the grid race, but like, I had qualified on pace last. Which says something, because there was like... But yeah, I had a flat spot of the tires in that run. So it was probably... Like, I mean, it's actually, you can drive through having 65 degrees bent steering to one direction. It's like you're fighting with, like, utterly chaotically broken things. I mean, you're playing Alpha 2, Christ's sake. It's like, the game itself was broken. But I was playing it recently and... sort of works. Yeah, I'm making ground up on cramps in front. I think even on drones, but like not enough. But yeah, I don't know where another track would be where I can play this specific strategy. Considering there's not a lot of people that have pitted and we're now nearly 40 minutes into the race, I assume the others that pit late the others that haven't pitted yet are also going for a no tire change strat. But they packed the right amount of fuel for that one. I mean, I can still be satisfied with this pace that I'm running. 48, race pace, it's pretty solid. It's not setting the world on fire, but like I never do. Am I sick? I mean, yeah, it's on the thumbnail. Started Thursday with a sore throat, and had started having very infrequent coughing on Saturday, like once every 3 hours, basically, very infrequent. And then since like Monday evening, like I can occasionally have complete coughing fits. Like, I mean, still not as bad as I've had it like in the past. This cold has just, as I've said a few times before, it has taken its fucking time with me. Like, I immediately knew on Thursday morning, like, oh yeah, that's coming now. And the cold is like, okay, now I'm not coming. Now I'm making this about as annoying as possible for you. Yeah, it's fine. It's a fine question. I mean, asking people to read this. Could have also thrown the ice bag PG onto my VTuber model itself on stream and not just on the thumbnail. Yeah, we're making up nearly half a second on them. Although overtaking a Lexus is gonna be a bit more difficult. That thing has a straight line speed, so that's gotta be fun. Figuring out how we just overtake that one. Yeah, who is actually in the lead of the race right now? Because they clearly haven't pitted yet, but I would like to know so I can figure out if I have to deal with them in a moment. Let's see, that's my to also pit. I mean, at least I don't have a headache that makes me scream. That's like the least fun you can have. He has stepped up his pace last lap. Only 2/10 slower than me. That's not good. Because I only have 16 minutes, and if he starts speeding up now, that makes the catching up progress even harder. But if he makes mistakes, it's gonna be easier for me. Oh fuck. I say makes mistakes, not me makes mistakes. There's a lot of straight line speed in that Lexus. That 1.5 to 10s just from the run from Les Mateus Scary, but I did lose a lot of time there through Ascari. Hello, Rand, please. My incorporating. Again, only 2 deaths. A new beer. Okay. Will help a lot if I can finally get into slipstream range with him. Yeah, anything corner like looking, he loses immediately a bunch of speed. Probably in part because he is on an old tire set. Oh, that's too fast in there. Oh boy, I made up so much ground there. Like, I for once finally found someone who's faster, who's slower than me for Ascari. Yay! Finally! Someone is bitching in the in-game chat. Oh boy, he had a wiggle there and a half. But he has now the straight line speed, just look at him gonna drive away here. Way more momentum out of the corner, but like, I mean, he's not flying away that much.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was way too easy. So like, I was gonna just, you know, look, but not actually make the move, but like, you broke so early that this was just a no-fight overtake. Right. Well, we do have now half an idea of where the leader is. He's 23 seconds in front of... Yeah, if he's not going for refueling, that's gonna be not good. He will cycle in front of me. Because he's right now 3 seconds in front of Liebold, who's 20 seconds in front of Baron, who is about... what is it? I think I'm not 20 seconds in front of me. Oh my much. So that. Let's deal with pit lane. Yeah, Baron is 17 seconds in front of me. So this means 40 seconds gap to whoever hasn't pitted yet. Now, a pit stop takes 30 seconds, but if you just come in to take 1 liter of, well, drive through the pit lane takes 30 seconds. If you just take 1 liter of fuel, that's 3 seconds worth of stop time. Plus obviously time loss from stopping and starting, but like, you can totally do this within 10 seconds extra. It's currently folded in this number. So whoever this is very much a threat for me. For my position 4. Which I would very much like to have. very interesting how the second half of the race has been. The gaps are way more spread out. The first half was really tight gaps, but like second half all of a sudden everything's really spread out. It's not even like the race leader is making up that much ground on them. Not the race leader, the alien. It's the net race leader. Yeah man, the 10 minutes to go. That is literally a 1 liter splash. If my math checks out, will just about jump me. And while I can push or anything, like I don't think that's gonna be enough. Wherever the hell this is position themselves in a way that allows them to just clear me easily. This is a good song. Sucks when it isn't one. I'm genuinely making backup ground on Darren, but it's not gonna be enough here. And this guy here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
He's bitch and moans in the in-game chat a lot.
Yellow flag, be careful. Slow car ahead.
Sort of running out of time there. Whoever continues to lead the race here. Machine head. Sounds like a selection of pretty old songs. I see. Now I have to deal with coughing towards the end of the race. Not too fun. Also deal with some more traffic here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh boy. I guess that's something. Oh, the guy's in the pits now. I'm expecting him to be out very soon again. G. Luca. That was the guy who was slowly losing ground behind me. Most likely. Yeah, he's completed his pit stop now. He just has to get to the pit exit. Still not there. Now he's out. There he is. This is tied. This is for position now. But we just about pipped him back out. Holy hell. That was tight. That was way more tight than for comfort. And my previous laps were really not setting the world on fire. But he's on way all the tires than me. I'm not expecting him to put up much of a fight here. Till the end. No, my running shoes are also getting a bit long for wear. Yeah, really good that we were just about able to beat him over the line there. Okay, I've entered this section very slowly here. How much? How long is this race? 2 minutes 30 remaining, 4 laps of fuel remaining. Well, I'm late. Yeah, I mean, you're seeing the end of the race. You did miss me just about beating a guy out that was coming out of the pits for position. He was going for the splash and dash strat and pitted late. I mean, you can see him behind me now, and he's losing ground. Half an hour newer tires, so that's helping. But yeah, that was tight. I was expecting him to beat me by about 5 seconds out of the pit lane. And it would have been death sentence. Frankly, he should have just pitted earlier because he would have actually beaten me then out of the line. Pits. Well, I mean, there's more Ferraris in front. Well, one actually. There's 2 BMWs and 1 Ferrari in front of me. Because of course there's BMWs. When the guy leading the race is like a complete alien. He's like some good 35-40 seconds nearly up ahead of me. In an hour worth of race. Oh yeah, right! Kitty goes blue. Yeah, I mean, yeah, right, over the weekend they were at Interlagos. I forgot that was a thing. I actually won that race. Wasn't following it. As I said, he's on all tiles. And probably at this point no longer pushing because he knows that I've beat them. Toyota one. Toyota. Boy, get up, please. Please don't die on me. But they did left. Yeah, I saw the meme for that one. Yeah, we just about held position. And we did beat by literally saying to the league admin that do not expect me to finish higher than P5. Well, we did finish P4. It's a bit higher. Not much. Yeah, honestly, we could have gone way up higher if I didn't change tires. Like even if I'd taken 11 seconds worth of fuel, so not done the optimal fuel strategy, I would have still been probably in the mix for P2, which is like crazy to think about. Because I would have been so much closer. It is higher, yeah. Man, you didn't see how tight qualifying was. Like, granted, pole position, P2 was half a second down on pole position, and then P3 was 8/10 down, and I was 9/10. But if you go from P3, it would go to P16 in 1 second. It was that tight. This section of the grid. Oh.
On the right. Clear on the right.
That was a bit of a mistake. Well, yeah, this was an attempt at a Lance Stroll impression. I mean, I'm also the fastest Porsche, but also the slowest. You know? Jones dragged his car up to P7. I think he started like 12th or 13th with his Nissan. The Ford disappeared. I can't see him in the top 20, so that's not boding well. Highest finishing for McLaren is Greswold in P10. Man, McLaren has fallen off. Otherwise, it's BMWs, Ferraris. We have P6 and 7 with a Lexus and a Nissan. Then it's Ferrari, BMW, then the McLaren, and the Ferrari, McLaren. It's like so many Ferraris and so many BMWs. There was also another. There was a what's it called? An Aston on the grid as well, further down. But yeah, there's so many Ferraris, so many BMWs as well. The Femboy anime, you mean, what is the name again? I think I have. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me grab my Mal list here. Oh god, I need to sign in. Right, Mal, login. Because I'm not that often on Windows anymore to log into anything. I need to handbrake a bunch of anime. Senpai wa Otokonoko. Is that the one you mean? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I watched the first episode of it. So, I did watch it. Although I will be, as usual, probably just like I did with Blue Archive, not watch any further. Wait for the season to end and then just dump the entire thing in one go to save myself a bit of effort and time. So that's. So I got here ping in this channel. I guess for the stream that they did. But yeah, this is the coughing fit I can get right now. It's fun. Had one. I walked into a store today to pick up some stuff that I had ordered, and right as I walked into the store, the coughing fit started. It's like, oh yeah, this is fun. So I had to like, I was able to just grab my water bottle out of my backpack and after a sip, it started to stop down. To calm down finally. Boy, where's the fucking ping? Ah, there it was. There's the ping. Yeah, it's the ping for the official stream. Right. The quasi-official stream. Here's the ping for the server being live. Oh, fuck me, Jesus. Oh, no, I didn't touch grass. There's too much asphalt and concrete that there's no grass. Right, no. Look, I'm actually usually outside most of the days. And if that's just, to walk to the train station, to take the train to university, to be at university, and then take the train back. Okay, and occasionally go to the Mensa for lunch and walk back. It's like, I'm not that much outside. Fuck me, Jesus. Luckily, this didn't happen during the race because fuck, this would have fucked me up badly. But yeah, till next time, I guess. Yeah, this series gonna be tough. I mean, still a good result out of this one. Even though, different strategy could have worked. But the reality is, the others were doing an entire season already of GT3s, right? And, and this is my first race with GT3s with these guys. And if the others decided to majority, change tires, that... Well, actually they didn't, They sort of didn't, but they did... not take full fuel at the start. I was one of the few who did change tires, come to think of it. I was one of the very few who actually did. Up in the front group. The race leader probably didn't. P2 and 3 did a partial fuel. That's very clear. They didn't fully change tires. And then I did. The guy right behind me didn't. He took 1 liter. And the Lexus also probably took some fuel, or maybe just a 1 liter, but pitted earlier. So that's how that order comes together. Because I know in GT4 we all of us always didn't take actually fuel really in the pits. None of us took tires. And we only took like 1 liter of fuel every single race. That was the entire strategy the entire time. Right. So yeah, that was always the strategy. Oh, I know who pinged me. Now I know. And that now makes sense. Oh, people doing it, everyone pings in general chat on the Sudo server. That's fun. Right. Okay then. I think this wraps it up. Right. Was a fun race still though. But while I wanna say like, oh, this is way too sweaty and stuff, I did catch myself sort of like constantly sort of grinning. I don't know. Like it was pushing, my cheeks were sort of pushing my VR headset up. And were pushing a bit awkwardly into the gasket on the bottom side. It's like, I feel like I might have been grinning the entire way through this race. And I'm just a tsundere, I can't admit that I actually like doing this. Even though I guess the back of my brain keeps telling me that I feel shit about it. I'm not winning. God damn it. My brain is evil. It's just mean. I guess that's just a classic case of your brain is mean. You do have friends, and your friends care about you. Your brain just is mean to you. Right. Zero for the 2 laps, yeah. We shall see again. I mean, I will probably do Nordschleife qualifying this weekend. Because that is on Saturday at 2000 hours. But that's probably still too soon for you. But yeah, that will happen. I will probably run that because Chris said he can't run it. So I decided that I will probably do it. Because I have free time. Doesn't mean I can't do a one-off entry in track EU GT3 Cup. That's probably for the best, considering how I, with the incident in stock, strained a bit my relationship with these guys. So we were not gambling for like a one-off entry. That's like, that would come a bit across a bit awkward. But I do have actually the 4-hour race on Friday that I need to still sign up with SRGP that I want to probably do. Yeah, that will happen. I need to bonk Rainier about that. Because I did suggest it to her and like haven't heard of back from her, really. If she wants to do that in duos or if we run both of us an entry each. That will be that could be fun. I would hope that my cold has decided by that point to just not try to kill me anymore. But I mean, the saying goes that like an untreated cold takes a week, but if you treat it, it takes 7 days. Which either way should mean that I'm gonna get rid of it by Thursday morning to be precise. But like, fuck me, I feel like I'm gonna not get rid of it by that because it seems to still be just about to ramp up. Like, its symptoms have just been so mild and like taking their fucking time. It's annoying. It's not particularly suffering, except, you know, you get such a bad coughing fit as I'm having right now that makes speaking particularly hard. But usually for most hours of the day this is fine, and I don't die, so yeah, I'm dying right now, but like I should be back to normal in a few hours. Don't worry too much. Okay then. Good night. Bye bye.